Adventures of Don Quixote, Chapter 6, Back to La Mancha. One day, Don Quixote decided to go into the mountains of Sierra Morena for a while. He wanted to be alone to think of his life and love, to gather his thoughts. Sancho was sent to deliver a letter to Dulcinea. It was August now, almost a month since they had left home. The priest and the barber had taken to the road to find them, and Sancho ran into them. "Sancho, where's your master? You haven't killed him, have you?" the priest asked. "Oh, no, your grace. My master is safe and sound deep in that mountain," Sancho said. "He's just a little strange sometimes talking to Lady Dulcinea. You'd think she's right there next to him." "Well, it is important for the two of you to go back home," said the priest. "His estate needs attention. You yourself would be better off helping your wife take care of the fields," the barber chimed in. "With all due respect, you don't understand," Sancho said. "Master and I go around righting things that are wrong in the world and fighting evil." Sancho, you're beginning to sound like your master. Of course we understand. That's why we want both of you to go back home. There are wrongs to right at home, too," the priest said. "Sancho, go back to the mountain," the barber commanded. "Tell your master anything you like, but bring him down from the mountain. We'll wait at the foot. Don't tell him you saw us. We'll be in disguise when you come out." Sancho went to bring his master. The friends followed a short distance behind. They soon met a runaway young woman who, after a brief explanation, agreed to help in bringing the old gentleman home. Her assignment, to play a princess, Micomicona, who had come all the way from Africa seeking Don Quixote's help. The story went like this. Her father had been dethroned by a mean giant. She had heard about Don Quixote's bravery. She knew he was the only one who could help her. When she became queen, she'd give him a huge reward. On hearing the tale, Don Quixote was delighted. Sancho was astonished. An island to govern at last, he thought. The group came to an inn. Don Quixote and Sancho went to bed early. In a little while, Sancho ran to the others who were still up chatting and telling stories. "Come, everybody, my master just killed the giant, the enemy of Princess Micomicona," he said. They ran to the room. Don Quixote was in a rage, stabbing a giant, shouting, insulting him. "From this day on, your highness, you are free. The giant who dethroned your father, the king, is dead," he said to the princess. The innkeeper was beside himself. He kept the wine for the inn in wineskins, enormous containers made out of animal skins. He stored them in that room. Don Quixote had cut open the wineskins thinking they were giants. What a loss! Sancho was just as unhappy. His hopes for an island were gone. The priest and the barber had a wooden cage built in a hurry. It was large enough to hold a person. A few hours later, while the exhausted Don Quixote was still asleep, they grabbed him and put him in the cage. They were disguised and told Don Quixote he was under a spell. Don Quixote took it all in stride, but Sancho was more than a little suspicious. They got home in the middle of the day. It was as if the circus had arrived in town. The children ran to tell the housekeeper. Word got to Teresa Panza, Sancho's wife. "How's the donkey, husband?" was the first thing she asked. "In better shape than his owner," Sancho replied. "Well, husband, what did you bring me? What did you bring the children? Clothing, shoes?" she asked. "None of that, woman, but something more valuable," he answered. "The next time my master and I go away, I'll come back governor of an island. You'll be rich." "I hope so, but what did you say? What island?" Teresa wanted to know. "Be in no hurry, wife," Sancho told her. "You'll know at the right time. You'll be called Excellency." In the meantime, the niece and the housekeeper had put Don Quixote to bed. He didn't know where he was. He didn't know who they were. The priest advised the women to keep an eye on him. He might want to take off again. The women cursed those confounded novels of knighthood for the millionth time.